Yo guys, what is going on? It's Acez here today with another Destiny video. Now, I'm just going to tell you right away that I have not uploaded the second part of the channel update yet. I do apologize for that, but I need a gameplay for it. So, I'll work on that. But, you know, if you guys want your channel update, you know that I really don't have time for videos at the current moment, but I'm trying my best. But guys, I'm going to be explaining to you everything that was updated in Destiny. Now, I'm going to try and put a gameplay of this stuff in the background for you. It's not going to be very entertaining unless you're a hardcore Destiny fan that doesn't know what's happened yet. I'm going to go over the main points, not every single thing, because they actually did do so much. Alright guys, I'm just going to read and write down the list of the important stuff. So starting out with our character, the character level cap will be taken from 34 to 40. Now you'll be able to level up as soon as the Taken King drops, I believe. I don't think you have to purchase it, but you might. I don't actually know. Character level and light are now separate statistics. Now if you've been on recently, then you do know that the light level is like 170-ish around there. We don't have any artifacts yet, so that's why that is not as high as it should be yet. But I personally do not like this system, as it gives you you take a lot more damage, in my opinion. Just using it, I like the damage. The Gallahorn wasn't really nerfed that bad, but we'll get into that later. There's a whole new system for the defense and attack. That's all stuff you actually just notice as you play. So guys, the next thing we have here are quests. Now quests are a whole new thing. They can be tracked and all of that good stuff. That's a whole new another tab. When you open your inventory, it should be to the left. Now guys, for bounties, there will be new bounties for most of the Vanguard and Crucible. You can also, the one Crucible Quartermaster guy, right under like the bottom part of the section of the tower, you will have bounties as well. But at the tower, you can now access all your emblems and shaders. I made a video where your special orders is. You'll probably see that in the background of this video, but that has been moved. You can now get the exotic armor and blueprints, which are down near the three main people as like a warlock, hunter, or titan. Their Vanguard associated with them, Hall of Guardians, I believe. But that's where they are. Your inventory, I did not actually know this. Mode of Light will be used to grant XP to weapon and armor. I didn't see that, so that is new for me as well. Moving on. I don't really want to focus on this too much, but in the general section we have here, if you notice, your intellect, strength, and discipline all shows how long it is for your cooldown. So that is something to take note of when you are playing. Now guys, I just want to tell you right now, this could be a long video, anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. I'm just trying to get the most information out there for everybody who doesn't know it. So, you know, get yourself some popcorn or something and just relax. Alright guys, a couple of little minor things. Golden Gun has a little damage increase, so it always kills in Crucible. You know, nothing too much for the Hunter. Blink Strike actually does arc damage now, which is something I noticed was kind of irritating. Strength of the Ram has been lowered for Warlock, so I'll need a new helmet for myself. Auto Rifles, guys, definitely got buffed. They do more damage, have a little bit more... oh, it was reduced. I thought stability was increased, but it wasn't. Moving on, pulse rifles, I don't see anything too insane there to really go off of. Damage for scout rifles has increased to high from medium, you know, all that good stuff. Hand cannons, we'll get more into depth for that when we get to the exotic ones. Final round is no longer a thing on sniper rifles for the Crucible, and I really don't see much else. Guys, there are hundreds and hundreds of perks and other little minimal things that I could go over, but I'm not going to save you guys the time. But Hard Light got an insane buff, guys. The stability is now up to 80, and there is no damage falloff. This could be a serious threat in PvE. You know, for me, that's pretty insane since its stability is very high, and it basically has max range. So, it's something to keep in mind. I believe the Year 2 Suros is getting like this focus fire crap off of it, but it says it added a range boost to the focus fire. So that is pretty cool. Necrochasm definitely got buffed a lot. Apparently it's kind of good now. Rangefinder was replaced with Zen Moment. I can't remember what that is at the moment. Last Word now basically sucks. Thorn, you can no longer two-shot and walk away, as it's called, as the Mark of the Devourer doesn't kill him when you only shoot him twice. Icebreaker got 2 seconds added to the recharge time. Wolfpack rounds on the Gallahorn were only reduced by 1/3 of their damage. I've been using the Gallahorn, it is still very good. Black Hammer, considered an exotic, now fills ammo from your reserve. You can't shoot infinitely. Apparently No Land Beyond got a bit better, we're not really going to go into that. You know, Thunderlord, Lord of Wolves. The Rally perk now grants 5+5 recovery to allies in close proximity. I thought that was always a thing. I don't know really what it was there. Universal Remote got a bit of a range increase. You know, there's not much else. Exotic armor, guys, now changes color, some of it, when you put a shader on, so that's pretty good for like the Crest of Alpha Lupi on some, and like the Armamentarium. So guys, really not going to go into any of the strikes and anything. Bounties we already went over. Vault space, guys. Vault space has been increased to 72 weapons, 72 armor pieces, and 36 general. That is a huge one. Don't ever forget about vault space. Now, guys, the gunsmith now has reputation and will, when the Taken King comes out, have test weapons, or I forget what they were actually calling, like field test weapons. Take them out, kill stuff with them, and you get experience. The Ghost has a new voice, guys. I believe they fired Peter Dinklage and hired somebody else. I personally hate the voice, and no offense, Bungie. I think it actually sounds terrible. The guy you had fit the Ghost 100%. I loved it, and thank God I have gameplay of that Ghost. I can always go back to get a freshen up. But guys, like I said, the Ghost, oh man, I hate it. But you can now buy new Ghost shells. The speaker right now is selling blue and greenish colored ones, I believe. There's a lot more coming out with the Taken King, so if you don't want to buy one of those, you know, it's not a big deal, but they're only like 1,000 glimmer, and they do get your light level and defense up, so definitely just purchase one for now. You can now commit yourself to a faction. Not that important, but, you know, depends on how involved with the factions you are. Inventory. The specific armor materials, how now, you know, they aren't really a thing anymore. They are just armor material, and you can use them across all characters, that's how I take it. So that's a thing that's really cool, actually. A big one here that I noticed was kind of slipped in for the Crucible, and legendary loot drops have been increased. Now, they're pretty rare. Not rare, pretty common anyway in the Crucible, so, you know, more and more, that's pretty insane.
How can we help?
The new playlist will be, I don't know if they're out yet, maybe they are. If they are, that's pretty cool. Sorry for pausing really quick, I'm looking for anything else that is really important for the update that just went down. So guys, oh, one more thing, guys, cutscenes can now be skipped. That is a huge one, because every time you're doing the main story of the day, you always have these cutscenes that you can never skip, and you've seen them 100 times, but maybe you watch them one more time just to see how the new Ghost does on them. So guys, I really do hope you enjoyed this informational video. Hopefully there was a decent, you know, thing in the background for you to see all the changes. It's probably a lot of stuff to see, so I don't know if I'll add that much volume in there. Maybe enough for you just to hear it a little bit. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Check out all the links in the description. Use code Acez at gamersoption.com at checkout for 10% off your whole entire purchase. Check out my link for no scope glasses. If you use that and buy something, you'll be supporting me, and you'll get a sick pair of glasses that are really good for your eyes and beneficial. So keep that in the back of your mind. Subscribe to the channel for more Destiny content. If you haven't seen, I don't know if the update's actually out yet, the second part, but guys, I am going to be moving on to some new games, so I guess I'll leave that to you to watch. So like the video if you did enjoy it, and if you learned something about all the new stuff that came out. So guys, sorry for being a day late. Update happened yesterday, but that is all I have for you. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'm out.